All right, what's going on? What's going on, boys? Live. Decided, you know what? I'm not making a video tonight. I said, you know what? I'm not making a fucking video tonight. So, instead, I jump on stream for a little bit, go to bed at a reasonable hour. There's no massive news that absolutely needs a video. Predictions are out. Full card predictions for this Saturday are out. Yeah. Full card predictions are out for this Saturday. I made a video about Umar and Sandhagen, which was a straight up banger that I released yesterday as well. So they're both out. They're both good to go. I'm wearing the black and gold befitting a champion. And yeah, basically I'm not like stressed out thinking, oh, I got to make this, got to make that, got to make this. I'm like just relaxing, do a stream for an hour or so, and then go to bed. Just because I honestly don't feel right if I don't do at least something. If I don't at least do something for the channel, I feel like a little bit weird. Like it doesn't feel right. I don't remember the last. It's very rare. Let's just put it that way. It's very rare that I don't do something for the channel in a day. There's always something going on. Bare minimum research. So here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Always a good time. Always a good time kicking it with Clegweed and the boys. Not. One dude on my mind, early stream. Yeah, this is technically early. It's only 9:20. People are like, what the fuck? What the hell? But yeah. Hopefully no big news drops tomorrow, because I got shit to do tomorrow. And then, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what other videos I have cooking in the pipeline. Right now, I'm not even thinking of anything, to be honest. I have a list of videos that I can make at any point in time. Has O'Malley Merab been announced? No, it has not. Merab said something the other day. I think he's just trying to manifest it. Pause. But yeah, basically, that's the fight. If that doesn't get made, what a disgrace to the sport that is. What a disgrace to the sport. But yeah, O'Malley versus Merab should be made. It's just a matter of when it's made. And that's why I just threw it in the title just for the hell of it. So hopefully it gets... I'm trying to manifest it. So I thought I was onto something with Ruzaboyev. 7 out of 8 of his losses being at welterweight, but he also got a ton of wins there. Dude, he has so much activity. He has so much experience in general. It's craziness. Literally straight up craziness. How many fights Ruzaboyev has gotten. So we'll see. We shall see how he does. If it wasn't for the fact that he's going down a weight class, I'd be 100% confident that Ruzaboyev gets it done. I can't believe that Vicente Luque is a dead body. I'm still shaken from that epiphany. Is anybody else shaken from that? Genuinely, Vicente Luque is a dead body. At one point, he was not that long ago. He was not a dead body. He was a legit top 10 talent. Where's he at in the rankings nowadays? I don't ever want to see him fight again. Where's he at in the rankings nowadays? 14. Vicente Luque going to be gone. Who did he just get beat up? Joaquin's number 11. Damn, Kevin Holland's 15. Kevin Holland still beats the brakes off of Buckley in a rematch, I think. Nah, Buckley probably wrestles him, to be honest. Buckley would probably wrestle him in a rematch and probably beat him. I'm trying to think who I would like to see Buckley against if he beats Ruzaboyev. Ruzaboyev is going to be ranked if he gets a win, which I suspect he will win. So let's feed Wonderboy Thompson to Ruzaboyev next. Let's feed Wonderboy to Ruzaboyev. That's what we need to do. Imagine that. Wonderboy, they'd call Wonderboy up. They'd be like, hey, Wonderboy, we need you to fight North Sultan Ruzaboyev. And he would just get up there and start shitting his britches like it's going out of style. Hopefully you can do this full-time eventually. Yeah, hopefully I can make a full-time income. I'm already basically doing it full-time, but hopefully I can make a full-time income. Bro, Sean is going to chin Merab. I feel it. Maybe, maybe not. Excited for Robelis this weekend. Me too. I hate Waldo Cortez Acosta. And I know hate's a bit of a strong word, but I look forward to seeing Robelis get a win. I really do. I really do. It's going to be fun. Robelis is a fun heavyweight fighter. Really fun heavyweight fighter. Late again. Shut up. I'm not late of anything. I'm not late to anything. Like the stream. Like the stream. That always helps boost it. I want to get to 30K as soon as possible. If we can get to 30K by July, that's what I'm aiming for. 30K by July, that would be massive. And then 50K by the end of the year. If I get 30K by the end of July, we can get 50K by the end of the year. Then we basically have a little less than half a year to get another 20. So let's do it. Let's do it, boys. Damn, rarely catch a stream when it starts. Well, you're 5 minutes and 20-some seconds late, buddy. But happy to have you. Happy to have you. He's 20-8 at 170. That's crazy. June for MMA is like March was last year. I don't know if it's that good, but it's good. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for always grinding these out. No problem. I'm always on the grind. What's up, Joey? I don't think Rebellis is going to do well once he starts fighting better competition. Just too big and clunky, but enjoy him while he's running through these bums. Dude, the entire heavyweight division's bums. So he's got a while before he starts getting exposed. You know, we're looking at like that. He beats... I mean, I'm not going to say confidently he beats a lot of these guys, but... I mean, he beats Nascimento. He beats De Lima. He beats Romanov. He beats Derek Lewis, most likely. He beats Jairzinho. He beats Ty. Probably beats Spivak. I don't know. Spivak will be a good test of the grappling. He probably beats Tybura. And then that's when he really starts to run into problems. Almeida, Volkov, Miocic, Blades, Pavlovich, Gane, Aspinall, Jones. So, he can be a top 10 guy and still just beat up nothing but bums on his way there. So, we'll see, though. We'll see, though. He could get exposed by some of those guys lower in the ranks, like Spivak, who is 9, so... Rebellis boxing looks terrible. He's just a wild, crazy striker with nasty power and long arms, but he can chin a lot of these dudes. I'm telling you, he can chin a lot of these dudes. Kind of early, I know. There's an MMA YouTuber who passed away. I never watch him, but his name is Bleed MMA. I saw that on Twitter, bro. That's devastatingly sad. Like, I don't know him. I never really seen him. But I did see it on Twitter. That shit's horrific, man. That's really sad. I wonder what happened to him. You know, naturally, you just wonder that. But that's horrible. I feel bad for his family. But I did see that. So R.I.P. Bleed MMA. R.I.P. I seen that. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but basically, this is what I saw on Twitter. I retweeted it. Bleed's wife here. His name was Bleed MMA. I can't believe I have to make this post. My husband passed away suddenly and unexpectedly on Sunday, May 5th. I'll be reaching out to Patreon to shut off and issue any refunds on subscriptions that came in after his passing as soon as I have the death certificate. And basically, you know, he has a 9-year-old daughter. And, you know, thank you to everyone who supported him and whatnot. That shit's horrible. That shit's almost making me tear up just reading that shit. I've gotten too soft in my old age. That shit's sad. I don't even know this dude and I want to cry for him. You know? R.I.P. Dude's got a 9-year-old kid. That's fucked up. I wonder what happened to him, though. Naturally, you just wonder, you know. He's young, so. Yeah, I don't know. It's tragic. Every day you wake up and you take a breath, it's a good day. It's a good day. And that's what I've been saying for a long time. You never know. You never know. Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal, man. It's brutal. But that's the way it is, man. Every day. Do you think Jones versus Pereira will likely happen? I don't think it'll likely happen, but there's a chance that it happens. Said it correctly in his video. The cry about robberies has to stop after every decision. Yeah, and they're like, if you take this round and you slow it down and you look at the impactfulness of every single strike, like they do realize that's not how judging works, right? That's not how judging works. I think in this point in his career, Jones is shot. Okay. Dude, Jones could absolutely maul Stipe, maul Tom Aspinall, and people would still be talking shit. It's crazy. We don't know. The truth is we don't know. So, all the respects, good sir. I've seen his content a couple times. Yeah, I tried to look up his channel, but I guess he took it down or something. Or they took it down. I don't know. It's weird. Try to look it up. You never want to be... Dude, don't even say that. Don't even say that. Joe, are you questioning the authority of blood and sweat in Honolulu? Yeah, I am. Fucking rankings, dude. People talking about the rank. How is Umar Nurmagomedov gonna fight Cory Sandhagen? Look at the rankings. Look at the fucking rankings. Like, fuck you. What the fuck does rankings matter? How long have I been telling you guys? Like, the people who obsess over the rankings are straight up casuals. They're straight up casuals, and I mean that in the least possible condescending way. Okay? But if you don't understand, the rankings is just a promotional way to explain to people who don't watch the sport as much how good a fighter is. That's essentially what it is. The number next to the name is only a promotional tool. Like, how many of you guys, if you're watching this channel, 99% of you guys are probably hardcore fans. Like, do you need to see a number next to a name to realize how good they are? Do you need a number next to... If there was no numbers, if rankings didn't exist, and you didn't have some bias, I'm not saying all of you, I'm just saying in general, for the general population... If numbers didn't exist, would that make you less excited for fights? No, it doesn't matter if it's 1 versus 2 or 2 versus 9 or 2 versus 14. As long as it's a banger. Hamzat was unranked, getting a fight booked with Leon Edwards, who was like number 3. And I was hyped beyond belief. I'm so sick and tired of people trying to act like the rankings are meaningful. Go back. This is one of my favorite things that we can do. You know, people say, oh, you're biased towards this guy and that guy. Go back on my channel, search rankings. 2 years ago, which is honestly not even 2 years ago, May 30th, 2021, the UFC rankings mean nothing. Need I say more? Need I say more? Need I fucking say more? The rankings cause more problems than they're worth. You know? You got guys who squat on their rankings. I'm not fighting a guy behind me. I'm not going to fight a guy behind me in the rankings. Oh my God, he's 2 spots behind me. I'm only looking forward. Like, fuck the rankings. I hate the rankings. Like, the only thing good about the rankings is when I want to go get a reference point for a list of fighters and matchups, I can go look at the rankings. That's the only thing I use the rankings for. I watched in an era. I said that wrong. I watched where there was no rankings. The rankings didn't exist. Nobody ever gave a fuck. The rankings came through as a promotional tool to explain what is going on to casuals. Oh, this is the number 1 guy in the world, which really doesn't. I think some casuals even misunderstand that. They think number 1 means the best, but really they have the champion. But yeah, the rankings are just shit. Nobody cares about the rankings. If you think Cory Sandhagen versus Umar Nurmagomedov isn't a good fight, fuck you. I could slap you in your fucking face if I saw you in person for being a fucking bitch. I hate when people shit on banger fights. Banger fight. It's a banger matchup. I can't wait for it. It's a fight night card. It's a great main event. And people are like, Cory Sandhagen, you know, he beat Marlon Vera and Rob Font. He deserves a title shot. Even though we already got a number 1 contender and he's not even scheduled to fight the champion yet. So now you want Cory Sandhagen to sit out for 2 fucking years to wait for a title shot off a win over Rob Font in a stacked division. That's to you. So, whoever thinks that way. Not to you guys specifically. Anyway, moving on. Aspinall sleeps Jones within 2 minutes. Aspinall, I might have to make a video. Tom Aspinall is the most overrated fighter in the UFC currently, in my opinion. So, I just heard the news. Dude, it's sad. Dude, Jones doesn't even have a fight announced yet. When they announced Jones versus Aspinall, look, people say Jones is ducking, 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 Jones is ducking. When Jones fights Tom Aspinall in Manchester, everyone will say, instead of Jones is ducking now, they'll say, yeah, Jones was pressured into it. Jones was pressured into it. No, that's not it. Jones is doing what he thinks is best for his legacy and his pockets. That is what he's doing. No more, no less. He's not looking at Tom Aspinall and saying, Tom Aspinall is a harder matchup, so let me fight Stipe. Okay? I'm pissed that Jones doesn't want to fight Aspinall. I disagree with the sentiment that a win over Stipe does more for his legacy than a win over Tom Aspinall. But I understand where that point of view could come from. Tom Aspinall has done jack shit in the sport. And you guys are acting like He's one of the greatest of all fucking time. It's every fighter that could potentially ever be matched up with John Jones. I've seen this time and time again. They're the guy to beat Jones. This is the guy to beat Jones. This is the guy to beat Jones. And Jones easily dispatches him. Every single time. Every single time it's the guy to beat Jones. He just goes out there and destroys him. And Jones just perceives Stipe to make him more money and to be more beneficial for his overall legacy. That's what he says. That's what he thinks. He thinks if he beats Stipe, that makes him the heavyweight GOAT, essentially. He'll claim to be the light heavyweight and heavyweight GOAT and the greatest fighter of all time. That's it. That's the reason he wants that fight. He beats Tom Aspinall. You know what people are going to say afterwards? Let's say he goes out there, easily beats Tom Aspinall in the way he beats Cyril Gane. Easily. Let's just say he works him over in 2 minutes. They're going to be, oh, Tom was overrated. Fight Stipe. Fight someone with some experience. And again, this is coming from someone who wants to see Jones versus Aspinall more than anything. You have to understand that. So, Adesanya versus Sonnen, who wins? Adesanya would destroy him at any point in time. I'd say 50% of the matchups I get hyped for don't even have number rankings. Uralbai versus Brenner was a fight that I was hyped for. I agree, dude. I agree. I wish when there was an invention of rankings, the UFC happened. It literally made fans dilute it. People only care of them if it plays into their bias. Yep, that's true. Joe, I'm not going to lie. I think Hamza is one of the most overrated fighters in the UFC. He was at one point, but now he's one of the most underrated. People act like he's a bum because he dominated Kamaru Usman in the first round and then had close second and third round with him. Without rankings there, wouldn't be champion. Shouldn't each weight class have a BMF-style belt? Not sarcasm. Genuinely curious. I don't know what you mean by that. No. You look at guys' win streaks, and you determine who should fight for the belt. That's it. That's it. Roxas, thank you for the 249 euros. If you are offered 50K, would you box Tracy or Guru? I'd think about it for 50K. I'd think about it. But I'm not broke, dude. I don't know about all these bums. Oh, yeah, I totally do this. Like, I would think about it for 50K. 100K, I'm probably there. But that's just not going to happen. That's not going to generate that type of revenue. So, it's not, you don't understand. That type of fight wouldn't generate the revenue to be worth paying me 50K or even 100K. Or even more than that. Joey should be. Shab usually knows insider info and said it's Stipe. He's not the smart dude. Shab doesn't know shit. Wait, didn't you say Jones was actively ducking Tom by wanting to fight Stipe a few months ago? No, I did not say that. I said he wants. I've always said that he wants Stipe because he thinks it's more beneficial for his legacy, but I disagree with it, and I'm hoping that we can somehow sway the narrative. Go back and watch the video. Go back and watch the video. I never ever once said he's scared of losing to Tom Aspinall, ever. Which is what ducking would be. Ducking is avoiding a fighter based on fear. No. Holy shit, you called Merab versus Sugar at the Sphere. Is it announced? $50K is good money. Yeah, but I'm not a broke bitch, all right? I'm not a broke bitch. Did Merab Sugar get announced? I don't think it did. Not officially, at least. But it's either there or... I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's either that. The only answers are that or Topuria versus Holloway. Yeah, it's not officially announced yet, so... Joey, why do you think the MMA community becomes more and more toxic? It pays to act that way, I guess. A bunch of incels online are the most vocal. It would help the channel, it's an extra 50K. It would not help the channel, it's an extra 50K. Like, I don't understand, dude. Sure, if you just want a yes answer, sure. Even though I personally believe Reyes beat 3-2, people act like Reyes massacred him just because they dislike him. That's true. 3, 4, and 5, you could make the argument to go to Jones. People just don't like him, so they got to make it seem like he got brutally robbed, It's just not the case. You're 100% correct. The rankings are BS, and I respectfully disagree, my brother. Without the rankings, just two dudes scrapping, and the path to the belt is even less defined. The path to the belt isn't defined now. 10 Steve Erceg got a title shot. What was Sean Strickland when he got a title shot, huh? What What was Chito Vera number when he got a title shot? It's not like number one guy is getting a title shot every time. So it already is that way. In the works for 306, Corden. Yeah. But there's not reliable sources reporting that yet. But Sean O'Malley said that's what he wants. So. Dude, you guys are crazy. Literally, if Stipe hadn't sat out for 3 years, I think Stipe beats Tom Aspinall. Why don't we do Tom Aspinall versus Stipe? That's what I would like. If Jones isn't returning until late this year, do Tom Aspinall versus Stipe. We'll see who's the tougher fight. If Merab wins, he could become a real star. I agree. The lower weight classes are more stacked than ever. I agreed. Sheik and said Riyadh season signage will appear across UFC 306 branding and merchandise. UFC 306 is the Sphere one. Yeah, Dana's Dana White's shoehorning in Power Slap with his deals now to make Power Slap look more desirable. Nobody wants that shit. He's just shoehorning it in with UFC to make it look more legitimate. When it's not at all. Joe, you got that Venom coupon? No. I've been saying it forever. Prime Stipe beats Aspinall. Better boxing, wrestling. I think he could beat John back then as well. Yeah, I just don't know where Stipe's at with 3 years off. That's why I don't really want to say it. That's it. But, yeah, Prime Stipe easily beats Aspinall. I wouldn't even question that. Dude, fucking Aspinall is getting tagged on the chin by fucking Andrei Arlovsky. Thank you for the $249. What about 50K plus 50K win bonus plus 10% pay-per-view revenue? Maybe. Maybe, probably. But I don't know. I have to think about it, dude. I have to think about it. I absolutely hate these like weird ass boxing promotions that are ruining and infiltrating the sport of MMA. So I would have to debate if it was worth helping in any capacity support that dog shit. And I know you're going to be like, oh, Joey's scared. Like, yeah, I'm definitely scared of a hypothetical offer for a hypothetical question that's never going to ever possibly show itself. Okay? So, it is what it is. I think all these bullshit, I don't even know the names of them because I don't even give them any airtime. I don't talk about them. I don't read any of their shit. But all these clown shit, influencer, cornball central, hate these companies, hate that they exist. They're ruining the sport of MMA. Would never want to contribute to them making any revenue ever. So, but thank you for the 249 euros. But probably. Aspinall could beat Jones similar to how Reyes did, sure. I think Jones beats Aspinall. When people say Stipe's a heavyweight goat, I can't ever forget that he got KO'd by Strub. I know I was watching that fight live, dude. It was crazy. But that was early on in his career. Please do a video in your GOAT tier list. Dude, I'm not making a tier list. Maybe one day I might. But for me right now, I don't like tier lists. I don't like making lists in general. The Gon win is alone better than any win Tom has. Yeah, watch Gon fight Tom in Manchester and Gon beat him, and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, this is all Jones' fault. Gon could easily beat Tom. I would favor Tom, but still. Over him going for guillotine when he dropped Stipe with such a bad IQ. I think he got taken. Didn't he get taken? I don't remember the exact exchange. I thought he got taken down. But yeah, Overeem was like kind of chasing him down at one point, I remember too. I remember watching that. That was the card with CM Punk. It was in Cleveland. John is 36. That's actually prime heavyweight. That's facts, bro. Gon can't beat Tom with his takedown defense. Tom subbed Volk round 1. Yeah, and Gon beat the piss out of him for like 5 rounds. So, MMA math doesn't always work, dude. And Volkov isn't as good as Gon. So, Jones versus Stipe should have happened a long time ago when Francis was champion. Dude, I'm pissed we never got Jones versus Ngannou. That's got me heated. That was the best fight to ever make, man. It's like all the banger matchups I ever wanted to see that I really wanted really bad never happened. I really wanted at one point GSP versus Anderson. It breaks my heart that we never got it. There's so many fights that we never got when it was like Prime versus Prime and it was there to be had. Like, it sucks. Like, we were robbed of Islam versus Volkanovski 2, a real Islam versus Volkanovski 2. To be honest, the UFC robbed Topuria of a clean win as well. I know he won. I know he looked impressive. But it will be diminished by the fact that Islam brutally chinned Volkanovski 4 months prior. And no one will ever change my mind on that. I understand your point. No, I don't think you're scared. Thank you. I'm glad you understand. Imagine GSP versus Silva. I'll never forget Lorenzo Fertitta tweeted out something about that. And was like, strike while the iron's hot. We make the fights the fans want to see, and they never made the shit. And they never made the shit. It's just... It's unfortunate, but this is the type of shit that always happens. This is how it is, boys. This is the sport we live in. I wish we had Jan versus Jones. Jones would beat the dog shit out of Jan. Did you see what Glover did to him? At this point, I think Tom versus Stipe for the interim champ makes sense. Winner gets Jones. I'm with you. I'm with you. Especially if Jones isn't fighting until the fall or winter. Book it, man. I wish they would have booked that last year. True, Volk getting KO'd by Topuria didn't feel as shocking or hype, but sad and depressing because Volk lost #1 pound for pound his belt in a span of 4 months. They robbed Topuria of a massive moment. It was still huge, but it wasn't as... Imagine how crazy that would have been had he not just got KO'd by Islam. You know what I mean? Imagine how much more valuable that win for Topuria would have been had he not just got brutally chinned by Islam Makhachev a couple months prior in Abu Dhabi. That fight should have never been put together. Volk should have never accepted it. The UFC should have never offered it. His management should have never okayed it. His coaching staff should have never okayed it. Potentially ruined his career, man. We'll see if he gets the belt back. We'll see. Joey, no one wants to talk about it, but Jones had a low IQ moment versus Matt Hamill, a.k.a. Mr. Spinneroonie. Matt Hamill really wasn't 12-6 elbows. Really wasn't 12-6. Even if it's on the slightest angle, it can be 11:30 to 5:30. So the ref didn't know what he was watching. It really wasn't. And the fight should have already been stopped at that point too. So it is what it is. At least Volk is more active than Topuria. Well, we can't say just yet. Topuria just won in February. So it's been 3 months since Topuria chinned Volk. Damn, it's been 3 months since Topuria chinned Volk. That is genuinely wild. Where did that time go? You know it's bullshit if even Dana acknowledges how lucky Hamill got? Yeah, they should have overturned that shit. I know Dana's salty because he can't promote him as undefeated. So I know people probably look at what Dana says and they're like, well, I don't really trust what Dana says. But he's right. I just watched ESPN doc on Liddell Ortiz and saw how Liddell's chin left. I'm worried that... Yes, dude. Yep, I watched that too many years ago. Liddell's chin just disappeared, man. I think Rampage took it or Rashad took it. I think it was Rampage, actually. It was never the same. Dude had a massive off switch. Look what happened to Cody Garbrandt. I know he's come back a little bit. One of my friends' younger brothers hates Jones and says Reyes slept him. That doc on ESPN was badass. Yeah, I think it was a 30 for 30, which is always good. Joey, out of 100 times, how many times does John win versus Ngannou? Out of 100, I'll say 40. Prime Overeem or Prime Stipe? Prime Overeem beats everyone. He destroys Ngannou. He destroys Jones. He destroys everyone. Prime Overeem, a.k.a. Ubereem, is literally the greatest heavyweight of all time. Amazing grappling, good submissions, nasty chin, nasty power, amazing kickboxing, amazing clinch work, and super durable, fast, strong, athletic, quick, defensively responsible, and doesn't have an off switch right on his chin. He doesn't have a chin made of glass. Prime Overeem is the greatest heavyweight of all time, and nobody will ever convince me otherwise. I'm sad we never got Prime Overeem versus JDS. I know we got it, but it wasn't when they were both in their prime. It wasn't both when they were in their prime. So, I take it he was roided. Look up a picture of him. Look up Alistair Overeem from UFC. Damn, how am I forgetting? UFC 141, I think it was. So, how good was Brock Lesnar? He was actually shit, but he was just in a shitty heavyweight division. And he was big and strong and had some wrestling. That's it. If you get a chance, I highly recommend the book Chuck wrote, Badass Behind the Scenes in the early UFC days. Also, even in the book, Tito gets called a puss. Yeah, didn't he duck one of the fights legitimately? Rashad landed a head kick on Jones, too, and it partially wobbled him. I don't even remember that, dude. But as Dana says, if you could pick any person in their prime to defend your life, as long as it's hand-to-hand combat and there's not weapons involved. What happened to Cron Gracie? He's out on the street begging for spare change. That's the last I heard. That's last I heard. Yeah, Tito ducked the first fight badly, kind of like Colby. Dude, Colby's ducking Ian Machado Gary so hard right now. He's saying the UFC isn't offering him the fight. Because he's getting flack now. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. Gary's calling him out each and every day. Saying the UFC offered you to fight, bruh. Make it happen, bruh. And he's saying, you know what? Ain't took her jibs. So, Colby is the ultimate duck and the ultimate embarrassment, to be honest. How do you compare rankings in tennis to MMA? I don't know. I don't watch tennis, so I don't know. So I don't know about the tennis rankings at all. Colby wants an easy fight. He wants Wonderboy, dude. He wants Wonderboy, and that's the end of it. He wants somebody who doesn't have wrestling or takedown defense. Colby also tried to say he would fight Hamzat a bunch of times, and Hamzat wouldn't sign. You know why he's saying that, right? Because it has no possibility of happening now. That's it. I mean, if you guys can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. What interview was that? Maybe I'll do a video on it. Dude's the ultimate duck. When you see Colby radio silent, when Dana says he's trying to put the fight together, Hamzat's calling him out nonstop. And then when it has absolutely no possibility of happening, Colby's saying he's ducking him now. When nobody's talking about it, Dana's not talking about it, no one's saying they're trying to put it together, and then Colby's being loud about it, he's just trying to play you. How do you think Wonderboy versus Colby goes? Colby wins the boring decision, probably. Can't believe UFC selling us two past their prime guys in Conor versus Chandler. Like it's a mega fight. I know, and bragging about the gate. That's a video I need to make. That's a video I should make. Tomorrow I'll make that maybe. I would make it tonight, but I'm going to go to bed at a reasonable hour. They're bragging about the fucking gate. Dude, Conor McGregor's literally washed up. Literally washed up. Colby wouldn't want Chandler Conor winner. They're 170, right? He probably will start calling out Conor if Conor wins. Covington needs to get fed to JDM at this point. JDM is fighting Shavkat, bro. It's not official yet, but that's the fight that needs to happen. JDM called him out. Shavkat wants to fight. Conor wants to lose so he can fight Nate, basically. Islam versus McGregor at 170 might happen if Conor beats Chandler. Hopefully not, dude. Without USADA, Conor smokes Chandler. That's what I'm thinking, dude. without USADA, and Conor's got the money to skirt around any rules there possibly is. Joe, how good was Anthony Rumble Johnson? He was really solid. Never a title holder, but really, really solid. Nasty KO power. But he had quit in him, man. I hate to say it. I know he's dead. He had quit in him. He had quit in it, man. If the going got tough, usually the tough get going, but he did not get going. Yeah, I remember one time he started losing a fight. He was like winning it, and then he started losing just a little bit. And his corner started screaming, "Don't quit! Don't quit!" They knew. They knew. They need to give Bilal a title shot. Shit's annoying. They need to announce Manchester already. How many hookers does Colby pay monthly? At least 4. Conor's washed, but I'm convinced he chins Chandler. It wouldn't shock me, dude. If Conor starts as Chandler, Chandler needs to get out of the rankings. Agreed. Conor has 1 win in 7.5 years, and it's against the dead corpse of Donald Cerrone. Dude, the way you spelled Cerrone is a bannable offense. The way you spelled Cerrone is literally a bannable offense. Conor's off juice, which is why he got so mad at Ryan Garcia. Okay. What fight? I don't know what you're talking about. Remember when Rumble would cut down from 225 to 170? He would miss weight. He would cut down to like 172. I can't even read the chat anymore because the way he spelled Cerrone, he needs to be thrown in prison for that. The way he spelled Cerrone is wild. Is wild. They're basically selling an entire fight off of Conor McGregor's personality. It's an embarrassment. Colby's almost 40 and has no wife or kids, and he pays OnlyFans models to be in his shitty MyBookie ads. Dude's an embarrassment. I know. I talked about it in my video. That's why I said Gary's everything Colby wishes he was. A family man with a wife, kids, future contention in the welterweight division where Colby's just a 40-year-old with no family. Vince G is borderline illiterate according to Joe. He needs to be thrown in jail. Vince is the type of people that, yeah. Rice Cerrone, yeah. I didn't even know it was possible to spell it that way. Dude, I don't even know how I would have, if he would have just put that in the chat, I don't even know how I would have read that. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Make me a moderator. No. Not right now. How does Rockhold versus Strickland go? Right now, Rockhold's washed up. Strickland beats him up to a decision. I didn't even know it was yeah, I didn't know. I made the mistake of watching other MMA YouTubers, and holy shit, they're all incel weirdos. Thank you for being normal. You're welcome, Raven R. There's a lot of weirdos out there in the world, for sure. Vince, the ultimate troll. I should have gone with Cowboy. You should have. You'll never live that down, Vince. Get back in school, bro. Get back in school. You saw Dan Hardy saying Conor will win. You know where Dan Hardy's from? Where's Conor from? Yeah. Not that they're from the exact same spot, but basically from the UK. Dude, I swear, the most dick road fighters in the entire UFC are always from the UK. How far do you think Despain can go in the division? Top 10 for sure. I would say top 10 for sure. At the minimum. I put 300 on Chandler at plus 105. Good luck. The Godfather Cerrone. Dan Hardy's picking Conor. What was his rationale for that? You think Movsar actually stands a chance against Topuria? I think Movsar could beat Topuria for sure. For sure. Bisping is the dick riding champ of all time. For sure. How's Despain top 10? All he did was beat Fatty Parisian. Did you not listen to the question, you illiterate fuck? I'm not explaining myself to you. You're right about Johnson being a quitter. He quit against DC. Dude threw the fight in the second DC fight. I swear on my life, you want to see a rigged fight? Rumble Johnson threw the second fight against DC, and no one will ever convince me otherwise. After that fight, I remember being pissed, and I said, I'm never ordering a Rumble Johnson pay-per-view if he's headlining ever again. Ever again. Dude literally threw that fight, and I don't care. I will never, ever change that opinion. I'm not going to say it because he's gone. I love watching Rumble Johnson. When he threw that fight, it was one of the most embarrassing moments I've seen in MMA. Literally threw the fight. Literally threw the fight. If you saw it, If you saw it, you know. He didn't throw, just fell apart mentally. Dude, you didn't watch the fight then. You didn't watch the fight. Dude was cracking. So for just to set this up for those of you who don't know, Rumble Johnson is a nasty striker, power puncher. Never likes to grapple ever. Obviously, you know Daniel Cormier is an elite level Olympic wrestler, right? He's cracking DC on the feet. Hurting DC on the feet. Beating the dog shit out of DC on the feet. And Rumble traditionally has good takedown defense. Rumble then decides, wait a second, I don't want to win. Immediately starts shooting double legs on DC. Like nonstop, like spamming him like crazy out of nowhere. And then ends up on his back and gets out grappled. Really think he took a dive? I'll have to go back and watch it. I think he did. I think he didn't want to win the belt or whatever. Maybe he didn't do it for gambling reasons. Maybe he did it for something else. It is what it is. If you saw, you know. How does Evloev beat him? Out grappling him. Topuria has really good jiu-jitsu, but not great off his back. Bryce Mitchell at the end of the first round took him down, controlled him a bit. Evloev has some of the best top game and some of the best submission defense in the UFC. I mean, look what he did against Lopez. Avoid every submission against Lopez. Ragdolled Lopez. I know Lopez isn't Topuria, but I'm just saying. I think Movsar, if his cardio held up, he would win. Yeah, he has the best top game. Yep, in the UFC. Vince is the best top game in the chat. Right, Vince? Let me stop. Do you think there are fixed fights in the UFC? Not by the UFC itself, but in general, probably once in a while. Between the stand-up and power and grapple, I think Topuria crushes. I would pick Topuria, but I'm just saying Movsar could beat him. Dude spelled Cerrone again. I'm done. I'm flipping done, bro. If you really think about it, Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler shouldn't even be headlining the pay-per-view. When you get UFC credentials, you're going to ask Dana the hard-hitting questions. I'm never going to get credentials, dude. It's just not going to happen. They wouldn't give me credentials. They'd be scared of what I might ask. But I would be just respectful and ask decent questions. And when I got pushback, I would push back. I would be prepared to push back. Vince has got a good bottom game, yeah, too. First thing I got here and I see Rumble slander. Hey, he threw the fight, bro. I can't help it. Cerrone's still funny as shit. Yeah. What do you think of Dana betting while Evloev Allen's going on and then coming out and criticizing it? Clown. Absolute clown. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all, my friend. Pat, thank you for the $4.99. If Conor gets the dub, who do you think's next for him? I feel like he's going to go after the BMF title somehow. I think he's going to go after the BMF title. I don't think he's going to try to gun right for Islam because he knows what Islam's... I think Conor knows what Islam's going to do to him. But maybe the comeback gives him the confidence he needs to call him out. I think he's going to feel 1 or 2 calf kicks and head right back to the snow. Yeah, I can't pick Conor because Conor is coming back from a long-term catastrophic injury. Historically, you never see somebody return and get a win. It just doesn't happen very often. And Chandler, stylistically, Conor's a nightmare matchup for him. But Conor, I don't think he's going to be the same. But he's probably going to be hopped up on PEDs, so I want Conor to win so bad. Dude got me in MMA. That's crazy, bro. Especially after a horrific leg break. Thoughts on Peyton Talbot? I love his fight style. Can't wait to see him fight again at UFC 303. Joe, mark my words, if Conor wins, he'll call out Justin. He'll call out Diaz, probably. He'll probably tell the UFC to re-sign Nate Diaz. Is what I'm thinking. Islam would destroy Chandler. Yeah, but it'd be a fun matchup in the first round. I think Islam would chin Conor. 264 got me in MMA. That's crazy, bro. I'm surprised Conor didn't go for the Saudi money. He's still got fights left on his deal. He may go for it just yet. I think Talbot's opponent is being underrated, even though I picked Talbot. He's skilled himself. Who's Talbot fighting again? I forgot. I knew it yesterday, but now I can't remember. I don't feel like looking it up. How do you think Conor versus Leon would play out? Leon would beat the piss out of him and out-grapple him and out-strike him as well. He won't ever fight at 155. Dude, Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler is literally wolf tickets. Legit wolf tickets. He wants Leon. How much better could Conor have done against Khabib if he not lost to hunger and the boxing? I don't know, dude. I think you get mauled regardless. Yanis Gamori, yeah, he's going to dominate Yanis Gamori. Yanis Gamori is going to get touched up on the feet. Yanis Gamori, I forgot who he fought. Was he the guy that fought William Gomez and lost? Or no? You own Joey's chat. If Conor wins dominantly, McGregor vs. Holloway 2 becomes one of the biggest fights the UFC could make. It wouldn't shock me. I think Conor's going to want to try to make it. It wouldn't shock me if Conor tries to make up a make-believe belt. Honestly, would rather see Conor fight Pacquiao in Saudi or Canelo. Boxing is better for him. He gets destroyed by UFC fighters. Yeah, if you're a fan, I can't imagine wanting to see him against the elite of the elite in lightweight. I think the best possible top 10 guy is probably Chandler for him. Probably Chandler. I think Khabib was always a nightmare matchup for Conor. Dude, I was so confident Khabib would beat him. I picked Khabib by rear naked choke. So I was kind of right. It was a neck crank a bit. Imagine if Conor made Khabib tap to a non-submission. We'd never hear the end of it. Not enough people talk about the fact that it was just a neck crank. Dude subbed him with a fucking neck crank. How does Beneil Dariush versus Conor McGregor go? Dude, I don't know. Beneil's so stuck in the mud. The definition of stuck in the mud. I'll probably go Conor in that one. I think Beneil's an old man. I think he's 46 years old. Slow. And I think Conor, even with 3 years off and a catastrophic injury, would beat him up on the feet. Conor always quit in a defensible way. You ain't wrong. Conor was done. I'll never forget Cruz saying, yeah, I think he's trying to gas Khabib out here. If Khabib came back, would it be the biggest moment in UFC history? One of the biggest moments. Merab might get KO'd. I might pick him, though, slightly. Yeah, Merab might get KO'd. He lunges in, leaves his chin wide open to be touched. Conor taps with quickness. He did the same with Nate. He wants out of there. How does the fight between Khabib and Arman go? Arman gets out-grappled by Khabib. But it's a gritty fight where Arman keeps scrambling back. Khabib's got a body lock, dragging him back down. A couple ground and pound, body lock again. Another takedown. Two ground and pound shots again. Who's your most disliked current champion? I don't know. Somebody let me know. Who's my most disliked current champion? I don't know off the top of my head. Khabib versus Gamrot. Khabib would win again. Conor's master of understanding how you can lose and still be defended by fans. Basically, yeah. How does the fight between Colby and Oliveira go? I don't know. Oliveira would starch him on the feet, but Colby could probably take him down and hold him down. Pat, thank you for the 199. If the UFC did Tony versus Beneil 2, how does it play out? Beneil wins. Easy. Beneil wins. Unfortunately. Would you pick Arman against Islam? No. Pick him to win? Absolutely not. I'd pick Islam. Raquel Pennington. I remember saying Conor was trying to gas Khabib out by getting smashed on the ground. You dude was about to get TKO'd, and Cruz was like, Conor's trying to gas Khabib out here. Conor versus Islam would be huge. It's a massive fight, but I don't think it happens because I think Conor knows what's going to happen. Like, I don't think Conor has the confidence to think that he can beat Islam. Joe, I don't agree with people who say Islam is better than Khabib. I think Khabib had overall better wrestling and submission, and his aggression was way different. I think Khabib was more ruthless, pressure heavy. I think Khabib was better in his own ways. In his own ways, I just think he was better. Did you know Brendan Schaub is the GOAT? Yeah, Pat. I did. I did know Brendan Schaub was the GOAT. That's the way it is, man. Brendan Schaub is the OG GOAT. He's definitely not brain dead and CTE riddled. Brendan, how do you think you do against Kane Velasquez? I think I'd surprise you. I think you'd be surprised because I think he'd fuck you up. I was laughing my ass off when that shit dropped. I think you'd be surprised because I think he'd fuck you up. Habib mauled people. Habib did maul people. Oh, I know there were so many Conor McGregor fuckboys crying their eyes out when Habib just beat the dog shit out of him. Jay, at one point you picked Colby over Islam, did I? I don't think so. Maybe I said, early pick, maybe Colby. No way I'd pick Colby over Islam now. You think Kane does any jail time? Probably. To be honest, he should do jail time. You know, maybe that's unpopular opinion. He should do jail time. You can't put innocent people's lives at risk because you want retribution over someone who deserves to be shot and killed. Fair enough. But you can't put other people's lives at risk. You know, he could have killed your mother, your grandmother, your family member who's driving down the road. He's just recklessly firing off shots. Dude should have had a better plan and achieved it. If he just achieved his plan and didn't put anyone at risk, then I wouldn't mind him not getting any jail time. But the fact that he's putting innocent people at risk because he wanted to get retribution, I don't know. And we have to find out, like, what if somehow, I'm not saying this is the case, what if somehow that guy's innocent, you know? I want to see what happens with, maybe that guy's already convicted. I don't follow that too much because that shit's sad. And that's not really the scope of MMA anymore. You know, Kane isn't even a fighter anymore, but I know people do talk about it. But basically that's the gist of my opinion on it. But he probably does a little bit. JJ, thank you for the 22 months of membership. I appreciate you. Do you think Covington Gary fight ultimately happens? I think it's less of a chance by the day. But I'll say yes, it ultimately happens, even though I really feel like it doesn't. Colby said he was never offered a fight with Gary. You believe that? I'm a Conor McGregor fuckboy. You probably are. Colby says he's fighting Bilal next. Dude's delusional. Dude's just making up shit to get fans off his back now. All he's trying to do is control the narrative. I wish the UFC would just cut his ass, dude. He could just expedite his trip to becoming an online right-wing grifter. I swear people are brain dead when it comes to the Kane situation. I doubt most even know the details. I know no details other than the guy that he tried to kill is accused of doing something absolutely despicable. And he wanted to get revenge because it was his family member or daughter, or I think it was his daughter. But from what I understand, and again, I haven't really read too much. I read the initial story, but how long ago was that now? He like chased him down and was like firing shots at him on a busy interstate. Colby was accepting a political courage award the other day. What does that even mean? How do you see Shavkat Islam? I'm picking Shavkat. I think it's too big, too strong. Did he shoot a bystander? Legit? Then yes, he needs to go to jail for sure. I'd be pissed. Dude, if Kane shot me, I don't care what the fuck he was doing. I'm going for retribution myself now. In a way that I can't harm innocent people. Like that one dude who was at the airport. I remember seeing that clip many years ago. The one dude at the airport who got retribution for his son. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I'm happy for that guy. But you got to do it in a way you can't put innocent people at risk because you can't control your emotions and you can't control your plan. He shot the stepfather that was in the car with the guy. Yeah, so definitely deserves to go to jail for it. Samuel Lopez, thank you for the 199. Tashiro Taira versus Kai Kara France. Who do you got? I'm having to go Kai Kara France. Tashiro Taira hasn't fought anybody who's the elite of the elite yet. So I would go Kai Kara France. Too good a striker. Tashiro Taira was getting diced up on the feet by what's his name? I can't remember his name, but he just fought. Was it Edgar Chairez? So he shot the stepfather that was in the car with the guy. Yeah, that's fucked up. I don't care. I don't care if that's the father of the alleged, whatever. You can't do that, dude. You can't just shoot. That father could be perfectly innocent. Has nothing to do with it. Thinks his son's innocent. And you're just recklessly throwing out shots. Nah, I don't fuck with that. I understand. I sympathize with him. I don't want to go to jail forever. But you definitely need to get some jail time for shooting someone, an innocent person. Do you think Rebetsky beats Jalen Turner? Yes. I'm not picking Jalen Turner over everyone. Usyk versus Royval. How does it go? I think Royval probably wins. Colby's persona could not be further from reality. Dude's just a clown. Colby already started his right-wing grift and is speaking in front of crowds for Turning Point USA. What is that? The mom and stepdad were in the car with him. So, yeah, he's targeting innocent people. He lost a couple fingers and was hitting the arm. Damn. Yeah, he needs to go to jail for at least like 10 years for that. The card this weekend is stacked low-key. It's all right. Wasn't the innocent man employing the blank and having him around? I don't know that to be true. I'm just giving my opinion based on the facts not the facts of what I've been told. I haven't looked into it at all. I'm just giving my opinion on what I've been told. That's it. He was shooting at him on a busy interstate and ramming into the truck. He got to do a little jail time. If I was a guy, if he cost me some fingers, I'm going out for my retribution. Dude, you're a fucking weirdo. So now you're getting a timeout for this shit, dude. Dude said because he's in a car with him, he's defending the dude. And you don't even know if that dude's innocent. Sorry, I believe in court of law, dude. Is a conservative group that goes to colleges' campuses. Oh, okay. Never heard of it. What's the smallest current UFC fighter that could beat prime Brock Lesnar? I have no fucking clue. I'll say Brandon right now. So. Now you find your target, don't put others at risk. Exactly. It's not his parents' fault that maybe that guy did what he did. That he's accused of doing. Okay? It's not his parents' fault. His parents are innocent. Unless there's more information where they're accused of being part of the crimes. With a pleasure, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? Rip to bleed. We talked about that earlier. RIP to a fellow YouTuber. Apparently all his content's gone. I tried to look him up. But apparently all his content's gone. So, yeah. RIP. Brock is the second biggest UFC star ever? No. I don't think so. What's up, Joey? What's up? Joe, what's your favorite division? Probably bantamweight. Joe, what were your thoughts on 301 as a card? I thought it was really solid. Joe, what's your favorite division? C. Allen, thank you for becoming a member. I don't know if I remember you becoming a member or not. He was a jerk, but I still hate hearing anyone died. What happened to his channel? Why is there no videos? I tried to look him up. I saw it on Twitter. And I tried to look it up. But, yeah, I don't know. I looked at his Twitter. He hadn't really posted much on his Twitter either. Some bets from like April. Damn, dude bet 1,000 on Max Holloway. Dude bet 1,000 on Max Holloway. That's wild. Yeah, he just posted like Patreon links to his Twitter. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what this does. Yeah, if you click on any of the links on his Twitter, it says unavailable. Joey, what's your favorite food? Chicken of some sort. The wife said she took him down. Why is that? Thoughts on DDP's performance on Masked Singer? Haven't seen that. Max Holloway versus Islam Makhachev. Islam would dominate him. My favorite division right now is 185. So many prospects. Love the belt is flying around. Hairline like Derek. Yeah, Derek's got to check that out. Someone's got to let him know. Pay-per-views are going to get weaker and weaker. Saudi and Abu Dhabi are going to buy all the good matches. And then we have the weakest event in Perth twice a year. Sydney once. And then that card at the Sphere. We'll see, man. I wish the UFC would just do less cards, man. Like, why is it every weekend? I know some people can't do without it. Give me every other weekend. So you keep saying accused, but the guy was charged and pleaded guilty. Okay, then I stand corrected. I didn't know that. I told you I didn't know. Wish I bet on Anthony Smith. Had a feeling about that one. I could have never picked him. He was a racist jerk trying to be MMA Guru Jr. I did think he knew MMA a bit. Okay. Who are we talking about? Yeah, apparently some YouTuber passed away. Try not to vote hypothetically with the economy crashing. Who you think will help our wallets more? Dude, I don't know. But I don't think the economy's that bad. I mean, I feel like every time, I talked about this before, no matter what politician is in office, it's always the world's ending, everything's bad, but it all depends. People only say that based on their political affiliation. So, I don't know. I don't see that. I don't see that for me personally. But I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. Do you get down to some barbecue chicken? No, I don't like barbecue. Every weekend works for me. I agree to do fights every other weekend. Yes. Would you do Holloway versus Volkanovski 4 for the BMF or no? No. BMF's cornball. Central. Early prediction for Whitaker Chimaev. Chimaev buzzsaws through him. Bilal versus Usman prediction. Bilal. Who wants to see Volk versus Max 4? Ew. GSP said he walked around at 183. Do you believe him? Sure. If 2 of my favorite fighters lose back-to-back, I'm going to be depressed. There you go. Jay, would you support me in my bid to become dictator of the UFC? No, I don't even know who you are. The economy ain't bad for MMA, Joey. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not the economy, but like if you look at stocks, my stocks are at an all-time high right now. I was looking at that earlier today. What am I at for the year to date? Yeah. It just on my one stock account, I'm up like 9% on the year, which is pretty fucking good. So many fighters keep them busy. No. What's the ETA on new curtains? None. Joe, my gas station used to be 150, now it's 450, and inflation is 50% on everything these days. I'm barely surviving. Dude, where do you live that you had gas for 150? Ever. And the gas is 450. Now that's crazy, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. But 150 is crazy. I mean, I know prices got really low during COVID when no one was driving, but I don't think our gas prices ever got down to 150, dude. That's craziness. I don't even know what gas prices are currently, but I think they're around, I want to say, like high twos, I want to say. What's crazy is I got gas literally today, but I don't remember what it was. Well, that's fucking crazy. He was living in 1985 with those gas prices, yeah. Every week you'll complain and still tune in like the rest of us. I used to occasionally, like if it was a really shitty card and I had something better to do. 150 for gas. Yeah, that dude, I think that was during he's talking maybe like somewhere who has lower gas prices, but during the peak of the pandemic where gas prices were going low. I remember gas prices were under $2 for a little bit during the pandemic. It was like 175 in North Carolina during COVID. Yeah. Because I remember when I first started driving, I remember gas prices were way higher than they even are right now. I remember gas prices being like $3.50 when I first started driving. So, and I've been driving for a bit. Literally not that long ago, had gas consistently under $2 in Texas. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. How long you been driving? Many, many years. I saw gas for 109 in May of 2020. I'm not gonna lie, this might be a hot take. Fucking pandemic was like, I know there was a lot of shit going on, but shit was a good time, man. There was no traffic on the roads. Gas was low. At the doctor's office, they would get you in and out pretty quickly because they didn't want a bunch of people hanging around. When the movie theaters opened back up, nobody was there. Maybe that's a hot take, but I don't know. Joey, they put Aldo in the number 8 spot in the rankings. He should be top 5. Should be top 5 or beating Jonathan Martinez. So, I lived on Venice Beach during the pandemic. Not a soul was there. That's awesome. I graduated high school in 2020. Shit was so easy. Basically, no finals. Joey got his license at 43 now. If Strickland beats Costa and Chimaev beats Whitaker, who gets the next title fight? Chimaev. Strickland got gifted a title shot and then lost his first title defense. You think Evloev is a future problem for Ilya? I feel like he waits to fight Movsar, the more dangerous he will be. Yes. I agree. Rest in peace, all the people that passed away, but I enjoyed 2020. Felt surreal. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed it, but I kind of did hate. You know, it made time pass. I feel like we've been in a time warp ever since. Like, the fact that it's 4 years later is absolutely mind blowing to me. But yeah. R.I.P. Dustin putting his daughter cage side is crazy. Agreed. Worked in a small city, the heart of the pandemic, worked every day, never shut down while the rest of the country was shut down for 2 years. Dude, you know what's funny? I hear that shit. Like, I feel like people over embellish it. Or like, everything was shut down, everything was shut down. Like, I heard that on the news. Like, oh, everything's shut down. You know, I remember the term, what was the term? Non-essential workers. You don't need to go to work and this and that. There was nothing shut down ever. You know, there was nothing shut down ever. And everything was like, oh, okay, you're an essential worker. You know, everybody was an essential worker. So I don't know what was actually shut down other than like massive crowds getting together at live events. So, but that's for the most part, that's it, you know. It's crazy because literally nothing was like shut down ever. I don't feel like, at least for me. I'm only speaking for me. But everyone always says like shut down, shut down, shut down. I don't know what was ever shut down, dude. I don't know what was ever shut down. It seems like Dana hates both Evlev and Ankalaev, maybe. But yeah, Dustin bringing his daughter cage side is crazy. He's going to get brutally KO'd. You bugging if you're going to defend the pandemic? I mean, I'm not happy with it, but I'm just looking on the bright side of it. So, weirdo. I think it's crazy we really lived in a pandemic. Shit will be in the history books. I know. C. Allen, thank you for becoming a member, even though I said that before and I already showed you were a member. Schools, gyms, beach, libraries. Fair enough. But how long were schools really closed for? I don't remember them being closed that long. At least not here. I fucked with online learning. I bet you did. At least bring her when you might win. Dude, he's going to get brutally KO'd. I think it's an embarrassment he's bringing her. You think Dustin gets KO'd? I'm going to pick Dustin to get KO'd by Islam. Badly, and would probably crying in the cage in front of his young daughter who's crying in the crowd. Or maybe they bring her in. But yeah. Lots of stuff was shut down in LA, the most rigid enforcement. So, I mean, I think everyone, just depending on where you lived, was a little bit different. Sheesh, 2020, I lived near Amish. We didn't know what shutdown really was. To be honest, I kept seeing on the news, like, everything shut down, and then I would just go out and everything would be, like, normal. Like, everything was normal where I was at forever. Joe, I worked construction during the pandemic, and they closed down for a whole job site for months because a lot of workers were getting COVID on the job. Dude, there was a lot of people getting sick. I didn't get sick until 2022 was the first time I got it. The only time I got it, actually. Why would he get KO'd and not sub? I don't know. How many ounces of water can you fit in your drink cup? I don't know. I kind of want Dustin to fluke it. I don't. I want to see Islam versus Armin too. Yeah, Florida didn't give a fuck. I didn't get a good look at the show. I didn't get a good look at the shoes, but I'm sure they were nice. Yeah, that suit was phenomenal. I didn't get a look at the shoes. That haircut. Oh my goodness. Fuck him. Everything was closed where I was. That's crazy. Hey, brother, be honest. Do you think Josh Emmett can shut down Aljo like Bryce? Probably. I don't see Aljo beating Josh Emmett. I still haven't had COVID yet somehow. Consider yourself lucky. I got it once. It wasn't too bad. It was annoying, though. I was sickest in... No, not even January this year. Recently when I got the flu. When was that? Let me think back. Does anybody remember when that was? Was that like a month and a half ago maybe? Let me see. I'll try to remember. I think it was Atlantic City predictions. I want to say it was Atlantic City predictions. Yeah. Oh my God. I never felt that shitty in my entire life. I hate my friend for giving me the flu. He took down that video for sure. I tried to find it, man. I'm glad I had that clip that I had recorded. I need Dustin to win the belt at least once. Did you get sick in January? Yeah, I got a little bit sick in January. But I got brutally sick in March. So like a month ago. I got the flu from one of my buddies. We fucking just drove in a car somewhere and fucking somehow I get the flu from the dumbass. And I was out of commission for 3 days, man. It took me out. Recording those predictions were painful. It literally hurt my soul. I was so tired. That's the worst. I think that's the worst I've ever felt, at least as long as I can remember. I usually get sick like maybe like max once a year, but not even usually once a year. Y'all probably made out. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what we were doing. I didn't know you could get the flu from making out with your buddy. You know, especially if you say no homo afterwards. I didn't think you get the flu from that. But good one, Pat. Good one. Yeah, maybe I got it from your mom. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't get it from her. I know what I got. I got craps from her, Pat. Sorry about that. But yeah, Luke said, I didn't get a good look at the shoes, but I'm sure they were nice. Dude was dick riding Conor. Dick riding Conor. Looking handsome, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I made out with a girl once and who had MMA cucking. You've never touched a girl in your life. I can just tell by the way you type in chat. I can tell by your name. I can tell by your profile pic. You never touched a girl. You never talked to a girl. You never even texted a girl before. Don't stop making up stories. Stop making up these fictitious stories in chat. All right. Does Conor like suck-ups or not respect them? He thinks they're pussies, but he likes them. I had COVID before and couldn't taste food. It was the worst ever. I was in the military and they made me come to work. That's horrific, bro. You made out with a girl who had herpes once? Oh, so you apparently been with Pat's mom. I need an age check in the chat. Joe, I literally shat my pants sick like a dog for weeks after we bathed together for the first time. Yeah, but I told you, once you get through it, that's the only time. You've built immunity to it now. You've built immunity to it. I'm glad you're all right now. I'm glad you made it through it. Now, we've been to Applebee's quite a few times. Joe, that would mean you have herpes? No. He had her after me. The Hood needs Despain versus Gaziv. Do they now? Do they? Despain versus Gaziv. Dude said I shit my pants sick like a dog for weeks after we bathed. Did you get any sores on your lips? Did you get any sores on your lips or ass? Or was that just me? If you look up Jamal Hill's reaction to the Lex Pereira 295 when Hill looks pregnant, wouldn't shock me, bro. You should do a live roast session where Cucky appears on live and the other half of the screen. Yeah, you think he's going to do that? You think he's going to do that? I'll tell you exactly what that motherfucker looks like. You think you're in love with this girl, but I don't want her to know it and she'll run away begging for another guy. Okay. Yeah. Not like you'd allow me in anyways. Pause. Massive pause. Huge pause. But yeah, you're right. You're a clown. We don't want you. MMA Cookie, I don't know who exactly he is, but he's a variation of someone who's been in here for years. I can just tell by the shit he types in chat. It's some like 6-year-old who found the channel like 2 years ago and now he's 8. I'll tell you that for a fact. I know that for a fact. I can just tell by the dumb shit he says in chat that he's someone from the past, but I can't remember specifically. What does Brian Ortega have to do to get a title shot? Probably get one more win. I think they like Brian Ortega versus Topuria. It's probably Goat with his fake chicken wings. Nah, Goat wouldn't be like that. It's me. Nah, it's not you, Pat. Yeah, it's Pat just trying to be a little bit different in his in the way he talks. So, Joe, what's something MMA Cucky would say? He'd be like, Joey, the other day I had oral sex with a girl, but I don't know if she loves me or not. How do I know? And he probably put some emoji in there as well. I'm like, okay, dude's making up stories again and asking for life advice that I'm not going to give him because he's like 10. In my banter and vernacular, yeah, you try to change it. That's some shit he would be. He'd be like, yeah, I had oral sex with like 10 girls the other day. Is that bad? Like, I miss when you used to say easy. Yeah, easy. Michelle Pereira versus Izzy. Who wins? Izzy by a mile. Easy work. You think Chandler ever lurked in here? Maybe. He's lurking right now. He's lurking right now. That's the shit he would say, Pat. I told you. See, look at him. Look at him. Don't tell her, dude. Don't tell her. You're like 6 years old. You got a long life ahead of you. You weirdo. I'm telling you, MMA Cucky's literally like a 6-year-old. 10-year-old, maybe. Maybe 15. You know, it's funny. He just created that channel, too. You can't see when Chandler watched one of your vids? How the hell would I know when he watched one of my vids? You're 17? Okay. You can't see when Pereira matches Izzy at 205. Pereira was just trained at 185. Yeah, Pereira was a massive weight bully at 185 for sure. Yeah, I don't even think he's 17. He's lying about his age, but he's... So I'm convinced he's 14 then. TikTok tells you when viewers for your talks. Do people really call them talks? That's crazy, bro. I'd never be like viewing someone else's talk. Chandler says he's going to blacklist you from UFC pressers. Shut the fuck up, dude. That's a stupid comment. You wasted your time typing that out, you puss. If Chandler's here, he's probably on an alt. Look up Cerrone and you will find him, probably. So, this is like, you know what? This is so bizarre. I'm just going to get rid of it. Gone for good. What a fucking weirdo. I hate the term weight bully. To be honest, people use it to cope. 100%, me too. But in that case, yeah. Oh, shit. JJ Smoke said he was in 8th grade during COVID. That's true. That's true. What's your official prediction on McGregor Chandler? Right now, I'm leaning Chandler by KO. Right now, I'm leaning Chandler by KO. Your weight bully if you make someone else change weight classes. How does Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira go at light heavyweight? Because super competitive, and then Pereira finds a KO at some point. Rip Dale BBQ at my place. Yeah. Chewing tobacco. 9/11 was an inside job. Jay, do you have a girlfriend? Ask your mother, bro. And now I'm about to graduate in 3 weeks. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm confident in the coke Conor helping him chin Chandler. Probably. I feel like Conor's definitely on PEDs. Imagine if Chandler got KO'd in the first 30 seconds. Who should be next for Yuri? Jan Blachowicz versus Yuri's a heater, man. Jan Blachowicz versus Yuri's a fucking heater. I would absolutely love that fight. But I think Yuri wins that for sure, but I'd love to see it. Ain't no way I'm that old. I'm 24. Everyone who's comfortable with it, put their age in the chat. I'm curious. Put your actual age in the chat. Don't make up no bullshit. They should have made Hill versus Yan and Yuri versus Roundtree. Great violent matchups. I like Hill versus Roundtree too. 17, 23, 23, 29, 27, 29, 21, 24, 20, 20, 22, 27, 29, 37, 21, 85, 21, 22, 23, 26, 25, 22, 22, 26, 35, 20, 44, 30, 17, 24, 38, 31, 40, 17. All right. I think we got it all. 36, 27, 75, 6. Dude said 6. I'm done. Here. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Y'all capping. Y'all capping. Yeah. You're not 20. The OGs know my actual age. The OGs know my actual age. What the fuck is this dude doing? Immediately gone. 21 in dog years? No. I made Joey's 19. Joey pushing 34? Yeah, fucking right. Damn. Joey, how old are you? I can't tell. You have been watching for a while. Seems like. Look, I've been watching before I had my license. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that. I've been watching this sport since before I had my license. Joey had his 21st B-Day party, and I bought him his first Bud Light. Yeah. Joey's probably post-college. I'm assuming 24, 32. How old do I honestly look? Even though I know everyone's going to throw out insults in the chat. I really want an honest answer. How old do I look? I'm curious. I'm very curious. 33, 30, 28, 27, 36, 30, 30, 31, 31, 46. Hey, Joey, you think Aldo has a chance to win a title? Yes, but unlikely. 29, 32, 30, 29, 30, 38, 30, 28, 28, 30, 29, 30, 28, 30, 29, 29, early 30s. You look at least 40, 28. Well, I'll tell you this. The majority of your guys' guesses are very close. If not on. Very close, if not on. So, if I shave my beard, I guarantee, and I wasn't always consistently tired on stream and I shaved my beard, I guarantee you guys would be saying like 23. So, but let's put it this way. I've been watching the sport since before I had a license. So, if you guys can put that together and do the math, follow the breadcrumbs, yeah. You look like your late 20s, early 30s. You have pronounced creases in your forehead. Damn. Damn, bro. Damn, now I'm always going to... I've never noticed this before. Now I'm always going to notice this. Dude said that. Is that from just flexing your face over years and years? Is that what it is? Damn, I'm not going to lie, dude. I got pretty nice skin. Other than these burns up here... You know, I'm looking at myself right now. I think if I had to guess my age, I would guess... It's weird trying to guess my age knowing I know my age. If I saw someone that looked identical to me, I'd guess like 28 probably. Maybe 27. That's what I would guess. Legitimately. So... Joey got his license at 25. Joey looking very formal and handsome this evening. Joe, you look great. No need to tell people your age. You're perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Joe, you're 6 years old. What year did you get your license? I'm not telling you, dude. You should know. We accept your receding higher and stop capping with... Dude, it's not... I'm telling you right now, My hairline has not changed since literally I was a kid. I have a picture of me as a kid. I got the same exact hairline. And they're legitimately. Can you? I need to know, guys, in the chat. By the way, thank you, Tina, for that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not kidding about the burns. Can you guys, in the chat, can you guys legitimately see what I'm talking about when I point to it? When I say the burns, can you guys legitimately see it? Because I know it's a little less quality on stream. But can you see where my forehead changes color? And you can see almost like scarring. You can see almost scarring there. It's hard to see, but you can see it a little bit. Joe, have you picked up any UFC merch recently? No. If you had your hair like before, I would say 25. I'm just going to grow out my hair to see how you guys look. Think I look then. I'm dead serious. Can you not see where my... Look at where the consistency of my skin changes, right? Like right here. And like right here, kind of. Like look at that. You can see clearly. It's like a different color. Look, it's kind of brown over... It's kind of like brownish over here and like light here. I'm dead ass. Look, if you really look right here, you can see some of it too. Really, really clear. But it's a little bit different for you because I'm looking at my actual camera feed. You're looking at the stream itself. So, sorry for being a burn victim, boys. I see slight discoloration when you raise your eyebrows. Okay. Yeah. All right, let me scroll back up. If you grow your hair out too, your hairline's hidden. Exactly. I just started buzzing my hair last year. I swear to God, if I would look younger, if Dana would just cut out the motherfucking Apex cards, dude, me too. I'm being dead serious. Sitting in front of this screen for the last 2 years has made me look older. I'm gonna auction off an age reveal. The OGs actually know how old I am. The OGs will actually know how old I am. You will never tell us how you get burned. All right, JJ, I'll personally message you right now, but you keep it to yourself, all right? Message me right now on Discord, and I'll send you how I got burned. I'm not kidding either. But pro agent like dare you, shut the fuck up. No, let's guess Joey's weight. Go ahead. Throw him out. All right, bud. It's from how bad I roasted him. Yeah, good one, Pat. Archie, thank you for the $2 donation. You believe in miracles Joey Dustin could pull this off? No, he cannot pull it off. There, JJ knows now. There you go, JJ. That's legit. That's legit. I think I deserve to know the age. I'm gonna just auction off an age reveal one of these days. I'll auction off one of these days when someone's like, "How old are you? How old are you?" I'll be like, "How much are you willing to pay to know how old I am?" I'll auction off an age reveal. I'll auction off the story of how I got burnt in a bar fight. I mean, oops, JJ, you just fucked me up. I used to know Joey's age. He's 27 and weighs 285. We just tight. Joe, I'm the best man for my friend's wedding this weekend. Want to read my whole speech in chat and waste everyone's time? Yes, I will. Send it to me, Pat. Did you see Colby Covington's interview early this morning? Dude said UFC hasn't offered a fight with Gary. Threw out Bilal's next fight. Dude completely ducked Bilal all of 2022. He's ducked everyone. So, he's ducked everyone. But I did not see the interview. I saw clips. I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, but losing to Bilal is so much worse for Colby. He has a way better chance against Gary. Dude, Bilal fucking up Colby would make me laugh my ass off. Joe, you honestly look like a spring chicken for a dude who owns a 2-story house. That's true. That's true. Look, I'll tell you this. So I've revealed enough information. I bought my house in my early 20s. Early-ish. How do you think Yuri does at middleweight? I think it would be diminishing returns. I don't think he would do great. Umar's going to easily win against Cory, and they're going to be the first fight where people who never bet load up heavy on Umar. We'll see. We'll see. Joey in the black and gold, befitting a champion. Joey looks short, 5'9", so not over 280. I'm 6'3", bro. I'm like just under 6'3", actually. 6'4" with my white New Balances on. So, there you go. You guys want me to stand up? Is that what you guys want? You want me to stand up in my Venom gear? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that for you boys tonight. I would, though. But I'm not sure. I think my bottom half is just barely cut off. Pause. I'm telling you, if I got up and walked to the back of the room, you'd be shocked. I can put my back against the back wall and you can't see my head. So, 5'4", you're 4'11". Is that supposed to hurt my feelings? I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. JJ or whoever else has seen the pictures in chat and Discord. I posted pictures of me standing in Discord before. Was I tall or not tall? Tell the chat for me. Go to the door. You wouldn't even be able to see me. You wouldn't even be able to see me if I walked all the way to the back of the room. All you would see is my cock and balls because I'm wearing underwear. Nothing but underwear right now on my shirt. Steven Seagal, thank you for the $2. I was going to give these $2 to Cron Gracie, but you gave them to me instead. Honestly, guys, he looks 5'8". Shut up, JJ. That's the last time I tell you any info. He said he's tall, but I don't know. I've stood up on stream before. I even showed you a picture of me standing. Joey can't physically stand unless he's walking to the fridge. Good one. That's disgusting. Do you have to duck through doorways? No, I didn't have to duck through doorways. Joe, why are you not wearing any pants? I never wear any pants when I'm streaming. Why the fuck would I sit here in pants for 2 hours in my own home? I'm wearing underwear, bro. Will the real Joey please stand up? Sure. No one wants to see your Venom snake. Now, for real, I posted a video of me on Discord before of me playing disc golf in a suit. Matter of fact, I was in a suit playing disc golf. I posted a video on Discord before. So, yeah. Wearing those pants, talking to strange men. Yeah, that's true. Let's see what I got here. Let's see. I could show you this picture, but I'm not going to give you that satisfaction. I have a picture me and my buddy took playing disc golf the other day, and it's my full bod's in it for you boys. But I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of showing you that. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of seeing this athletic bod. I won't give you the satisfaction. Joey with the cock and balls befitting a champion. That's facts. That's fact. Now, because what happens is I show the pic on here. Somebody screenshots the stream and then puts it as their fucking profile pic. Not that I really care that much, but it's just fucking bizarre. Literally it would happen before we end it. Before we ended the stream, someone would be in chat with that as their picture. Plus, I kind of have to crop out my boy. I'm not putting my boy in here. This is funny as shit. When's that MMA Joey Gaming channel coming? I have no idea. Joey acts like he's a porn star or something? Okay. You must be really short. Yeah, I'm so short, bro. I mean, like, I wonder, does this guy really think I'm a fucking idiot? Like, you're gonna goad me? Like, dude, do you think if you think I'm 5'2", so be it. You think I care? That's so weird. Like, dude's like, yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna say, yeah, dude. I think, all right, dude, got me, caught me, 5 foot. When you see me at a UFC event, be like, damn, this dude's a fucking midget. What's the first pay-per-view you watched? Does anyone in chat know? Does anyone in chat know? KS, thank you for the 199. Felder, Hardy, Sanko, Florian, best commentators. I like Felder and Sanko. Hardy be throwing out too many like corny jokes. Throwing out too many corny jokes, to be honest. I can't stand that shit. I remember one time somebody got KO'd and he was like, oh, he looks like Medusa. Like, who remembers that? UFC 117. Yep. No, that's not true. Actually, you're wrong. But that's the pay-per-view that made me a hardcore fan, so I know why you said that. That's not my first pay-per-view. Joe Rogan and Anik are getting annoying. Dude, all Anik does is read fucking ads. I mean, I guess you're 6'3", but it's hard to tell in photos, so I'll say you're at least 6 foot. Oh, your first one? Yeah. That's the one that turned me into a hardcore fan. Florian Evette of the game. Look, I'll just hold off. Oh, I just read half of a message and I'm fucking laughing my ass off. I am laughing my ass off right now. UFC 114. KS, thank you for the 199. Joe, you look like you beat it to Grasso's toes. No. Nope. Absolutely not. You sick fuck. Thank you for 199. Stop the fight! Yeah. In your old videos, you bash Venom a little bit. Have you changed your tune on them? I have a few of their UFC shirts, and I use some of them for training gear. I find them to be really good quality. Yeah, dude, I changed my tune. I'm glad you remember that I bashed Venom gear. Your boy JJ knows everything. BUY just posted the premiere thumbnail, and it's delusional. What's BUM again? BYM. What's that again? I remember somebody told me recently. Anik, shut up. Anik's the most mid announcer that gets dick sucked left and right. MVP versus Colby, who wins? Probably Colby. Joey's actually 4'2", living in a tiny home. Michael Bisping podcast. Let's see what it is. Oh, God. What a dumb name, by the way. Oh, yeah. You knew. You know they would do something. Dude, they want to just benefit off of that. Of the Anthony Smith hate. Joey's actually 5'2". I saw the photo of him at Wyman. Sure. Is Anik a character or is he legitimately cracked out? I don't even know what you're saying. Oh, apparently Diaz Masvidal got moved. I just seen someone post that. Made Joey exposed badly after wearing Venom gear. Jackson, did you say you didn't know how old I was? Did you say that? Zombie, thank you for the $4.99. MMA Joey exposed badly after wearing Venom gear on Livestream. Exactly. Zombie, thank you for the $4.99. Sup, Joey? I've been inducted into the Kentucky State Fair Hall of Fame. They gave me $150 and a funnel cake. I also got a free Popeyes family meal. A free Popeyes family meal mystery box. So, Joey, to be fair, they showed with your dog in the back. Didn't show us your height as well. I don't even remember what picture that was. This picture is literally perfect for me to show, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to give you guys the satisfaction of goading me into that. Joey, check Discord. Can I see the Weidman pick? No, you cannot see the Weidman pick. I don't even have the Weidman pick on my fucking phone. I don't even have the Weidman pick on my phone, and absolutely not. I'm not sharing the Weidman pick ever. 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 Ever, ever, ever. But in the pick, I'm taller than Chris Weidman. So however tall Chris Weidman is, I'm a little bit taller than him. So maybe I'm lying about my... Dude said, can I see the disc golf pick? No, dude, I'm not. I'm not sharing it out right now. So how tall is Weidman? How tall is Weidman? Because I'm a little bit taller than him. So, Joe, you think the new Apes movie will be good? Yes. Weidman is 6'2". Well, there you go. There you go. I cropped it and sent it to someone where you could tell it was me, but I just had him confirm. And I'm kind of leaning in the pick, so we almost look the same height. But I'm only, 3/4 of an inch taller than him anyway. Joe's your pick, Joey. When you met Weidman, did you attempt to gouge his eyes out? Yeah, I attempted to poke him somewhere. No, I never showed you guys the pic. Just broke up with my girlfriend. F my life. Can we talk about the dude that got inducted into the Kentucky State Fair Hall of Fame for $150 in a funnel cake? Congratulations, dude. Round of applause. Anthony Smith on paper, top 5 of all time. Anthony Smith versus Pereira would be hilarious. O'Malley versus Merab confirmed. It has not been confirmed. Thank you, Joey. It's a real honor. I can't believe they didn't give you a corn dog, too. That's disgraceful. They didn't even give you a corn dog. It really is. His leg break shrunk him a few inches. Well, I met him before the leg break. You were standing in front of a door in NYC. I don't think I was standing in front of a door. I think I was just standing out in the open. Look, maybe I'll show you the disc golf pick. One of these days. I'll think about it. How much is it worth to you? MMA cucky who has $0 in his bank account. How much is it worth to you? I can retire off the $1,850 I made in my Kentucky State Fair career, but I'm chasing legacy over money now. Damn, dude, you already have 50 fights? I deleted it because I didn't know who else was going to... I didn't want anyone screenshotting that shit, but someone probably already did. I posted a picture of me holding a shotgun in the Discord before. Full body pic. Full body pic of me holding a shotgun in the Discord before. For the members. The members exclusive. It was a full body pic. You could see my feet and everything. There was no weird angles. How much super chat to share the disc golf pick? I don't know, dude. I'm confused. What's the reason you won't show the pick? Why not leave a little bit of mystery? All right, I've already shown enough. I gave you guys all my life details. All right, what more do you need from me? One day I'll sell it to you boys. I'm starting an OnlyFans. I'm just gonna post full body pics on there. I'll post full body pics. But there's these weirdos who desperately want me to show them pics so they can save them on their phones and shit. And it's not that I even care that they do that, but I just think it's hilarious to not give them what they want. They're trying to goad me into it. They're like, oh yeah. I mean, I've stood up on stream for you fairly recently. So, I have that picture of you holding a shotgun blowing up in my room. Congrats. But, Diana Belbitsa or Amanda Ribas? What about them? I don't know. I always miss the picks. Sorry, Majin. Sorry. But dude's like, why won't you? Joe, did you see me add you to the end of my last video? It was great. I did not see that at all. I haven't checked out your channel. I don't know if I ever will check out your channel just because now you're trying to goad me into it. Oh, Joey, you're in the end of my last video. Check it out, bruh. Full body pic, say less. I'm signing up for OnlyFans. What was your favorite video game console growing up? PS2. Do you bet on fights occasionally? Very rarely, though. Would you be taller or shorter than DDP? How tall is DDP? If DDP's shorter than roughly 6'3", a little under 6'3", then yes. 6'4" if I'm wearing my white New Balances. You don't have to check it out. Fair enough. Lawrencenko's best on commentary in UFC today. I don't necessarily disagree with you. 6 foot, yeah, then I'm going to look taller than him. Weidman was 6'2", apparently, according to what people say. So I'm a little bit taller than Chris Weidman. I'm going to a first UFC live event in St. Louis this Saturday. I'm a recommendation for a first-time goer. I would just go a little bit early, man, and find out if they're doing anything like pre-fight events. And maybe if you're close enough, go to the weigh-ins too, because weigh-ins are usually free for people who have tickets. At least free to the people who have tickets, but usually free in general. But if you don't really feel like going to the weigh-ins, like they're too far away, then just don't, dude. The weigh-ins aren't that great, but it's just fun to kind of throw that in there extra. How tall would you be if you rocked the Alex Caceres afro? At least 6'6". At least 6'6". Joe, who wins in a street fight, you or MMA Cucky? Is that even a fucking question? PS2 console was the one I played most growing up. I used to play the WWE games back in the day. I guess the WWF games. I used to play like SmackDown versus Raw on PS2. I used to love playing the Royal Rumble. Tabitha Ritchie will be at the weigh-ins is a must go. Weed is tight. Weed is tight. But yeah, I hope you have a good time, Joshua. Hope you have a good time. I just think Joey can beat the shit out of someone if he wanted to. He has convinced me. I'm glad I've intimidated you, Majin. I'm glad I've intimidated you. All right. My goal has been achieved. Thank you, sir. And thank you, guys. You're welcome. I saw Moreno and Megan O'Leary when I went to 264. I was like 10 feet away from them. They were doing an interview outside the T-Mobile Arena. That's pretty cool. Kids these days don't know how important memory cards were back in the day. I know. Or what about when you had the corded controller and you actually got like a little bit angry and you were like pulling on the controller and pulled the whole console off? And the disc would like fly out and shit, and then you would try to put the disc back in without turning it off, and then hopefully it would start back up where it was. You know how many times I played Madden with the boys and we actually pulled it off? Don't tell me how to pronounce his name. Abiola. PS2 is goated. PS2 was the John. I had the original PS2 back in the day. Favorite PS2 games? I don't remember. Midnight Club. San Andreas, I think, was PS2. No, San Andreas was PS3, wasn't it? I don't know. But definitely Midnight Club was on the PS2. Madden. I used to play Madden ridiculously. San Andreas was PS2? Okay. San Andreas is tight. You got the sickest references. Best press conference ever not involving McGregor. I really don't remember. You ever play that bully video game? I don't think so. I used to play a lot of Madden, Midnight Club. What else were the games back then? San Andreas. GTA came out on PS2? I used to play GTA 3. I think that was after it came out, though. Long after it came out. Oh, Crash Bandicoot was the John. I actually have the remaster, but I never really played it. Never played Civilization. No. 360 is the best console, and it's not close. Dude, I miss the old days of console gaming, and it was a lot of fun back in the day. I got to start gaming on this. I really do. I got to get my new monitor. I got to get my new monitor. GTA Vice City was so good. GTA Vice City, hitting the strip club in GTA Vice City was badass. Pause. Pause. Who wins Alexa Grasso or one Sean O'Malley? Do you game it all these days or just... I haven't gamed in a while, but I want to. I have bought games on my PC. I have a badass PC. I want to get a second monitor, but I just don't have the time. But I got to lock it down and do it because I miss it. I miss it. Truly miss it. I used to be... Before I started the channel, I used to hardcore game. Like play COD, PUBG. I played religiously for a while. Used to be getting chicken dinners left and right. So, I was Team 360 until PS4 came out. I had the PS2. I had the PS3 when it first came out. Then later in its life, I got Xbox just because there was no cross-platform back then, and a couple of my friends had 360. Then I got PS4 when it came out, then Xbox One Slim. And then I got them both on their release date. I got PS5 and Xbox Series X on their release dates, and I've never played them, basically. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but basically never played them. Dude, instead of just sitting and reading comments during live stream, just stream, do it. That's what Mighty Mouse does. Yeah, but I don't want to... I don't know. I got to figure out how to set it up. I need a second monitor to do it. And also, I want to do a different channel when I do it. Like, not to grow that channel, but I don't want to mess up my algorithm here and just start doing video game streams. Joey, have you played Red Dead? I actually own it on my PC right now. I remember having to buy the Wi-Fi adapter to my 360 to play online. That changed everything. Dude, my buddy used to have an Ethernet plugged into his PS2. Monitors aren't that expensive. I want an OLED. Playing Tekken on PS1. Dude, I used to play Frogger back on the PS1 when I was like a really young kid. I barely remember it. Just get it with Pat Matthews dono money. Oh yeah, okay. They got a $35 monitor out there. They got a $35 monitor out there. My buddy used to have the Ethernet cord played up to his PS2. Used to get the roster updates from Madden. I was heated. So, just get it with Pat Matt. I already read that. $35 monitor. Yeah. Fire up the stream and play a game. Be careful or I'll cut your pay, Joey. Why do you need OLED, though? It's annoying to have less quality. OLED is better quality. The point is I want it, and it's not in stock right now. But I still haven't 100% decided on it anyway. I'm down. I love CIV. What's CIV? Be careful. I'll cut your pay, buddy. Pat, what am I ever going to do with that extra $30 a month? Like, what's this camera quality you're using now compared to what most YouTubers are using? I don't know what most YouTubers are using. I have a Sony a6400, which is roughly like $1,000 when I bought it, but the lens I have is a super premium lens, which was like $500 just for the lens alone. I never played online on the PS2. I didn't play online on PS2 either. But my buddy used to have the rosters updated. Do you think Brenner looks slow in his fight versus Orbal or slow and different compared to the one in Guram? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I really would have to go back and rewatch Brenner versus Guram again and compare it side by side. But I think Brenner looked about what he usually looked, but I just think Orbal just looked unbelievably relentless with his grappling. Joe, do you ever play Age of Empires? No, I don't think I have. I really got to get on that shit. When I get an OLED monitor, I'm gonna start a second channel. I wonder if I can get 1,000 subscribers on my second channel, so I can at least be monetized. If someone ever paid me $30, you know I'm immediately beelining it to Applebee's. 100%, bro. That's the only way to go. That's the only way to go. Jackson, you think I'm kidding? Next time you do a painting, I'm coming to pick it up personally, and I'm spending the night, and we're going to Applebee's. You think I'm kidding? You're gonna think I'm joking, and then I'm gonna show up with a fucking backpack full of fucking clothes and a bathing suit. Did you start it right now? You don't need the monitor. Look, bro. Don't tell me what I need and don't need. One day I'll do it. All right. When I started my channel, my camera was basically $1,500. The laptop that I bought that had the ability to edit videos was overkill, $2,200. And then some miscellaneous. I spent like $4,000 to start the channel. Okay? Like $4,000 to start the channel. Let's see how much money I made in the first year that I had the channel. Let me see if I can look that up. I think I can. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. So we'll do 1/1/2022, right? Would be. Oh my God. The entirety of 2021. You ready? You guys ready to be mind blown? The entirety of 2021. How much do you think I made? I started my channel in April to December. Okay, I was putting out the same level of content I'm putting out now. I was putting out the same, not the same amount of streams. I wasn't doing the same amount of streams. How much do you think I made in all of 2021 from April on? I started April 1st. Hold on to your britches, everyone. I spent about $4,000, probably more, to start the channel. How much do you think I made? So what's that? 6 months, right? No, that's 8 months. So that's 8 months of work. Putting in anywhere from 30 to 50 hours a week. 8 months of work. How much do you think I made? Spent $4,000. $37,000. That's crazy, bro. 500, 300, 50, 33, 50, 1K. Any other guesses? Any other guesses? I basically made $1,000. Hype, I got it right. Basically made $1,000. So, in 8 months of working 30 to 40 hours, basically. I know I don't consider it work really, but you get my point. Sometimes more. Sometimes more. I would definitely say sometimes more. Made nothing. Made nothing. I wasn't paying attention to earnings back then. I barely pay attention to earnings now. Anybody who invests in themselves with real cash got my respect. I did that recently and never looked back. Exactly. That's the way I looked at it. I could spend money to try to build something that'll eventually make me money. Does the current camera only... No, it does both. It's Sony A6400. It does everything. But yeah, the thing is, at the end of the day, I've now officially started profiting, I guess, per se, off the channel. So, and in the next year, I'll actually... I'm thinking by next year, I'll actually be making okay income from the channel. Joey has the best hairline. Thank you. Yeah, people go to college and are debt $200K just to get their degrees. That's facts. But think about it, that's 8 months, boys. 8 months. So, did you ever get a Venom bonus? Yeah. How come? How good is that camera when it comes to taking nudes? It's phenomenal, bro. I've been taking nudes of your mother. At what point would you leave your current job? Well, dude, I kind of have a complicated situation. That's awesome, Joe. You made your investment back. Yes. Like how much money? What do you mean? Oh, like how much money? Look, it's not about that. It's about my only goal with this in terms of monetary goals is just to make a good yearly salary, basically. My initial goal when I started the channel was just to pay for the pay-per-views. If I could pay for the pay-per-views per month, I'd be happy. But now my goal is to make a decent yearly salary. Which for me, I would consider like low end 60 grand, high end like 80, 90. Really, I would like to make 100K, to be honest. A year is what my goal, my true goal is, but that might not be for a couple years. That may never come. Who knows? We don't care about your expense. I'm not, dude. Shut the fuck up. So, yeah. Damn, 100K, dude. It's expensive where I live, bro. So, But anyway, what were we even talking about that got to that? Apparently Josh hates ups, I guess, UPS. He fucking hates UPS. And I've still got one dude on my mind. Yeah, Josh is a slow burn. What are you guys talking about? Hold on to your britches, everyone. Joey's the type of dude, the guy to walk in underwear with a shirt. What's wrong with that? Make 100K and you're still broke. That's true. How many subs? It's not about subs. It's not subs don't make you money. It's views. So, bridge update. Yeah, it's completely rebuilt. You dumbass. It's where I work. You work for USPS. UPS. Bro's out there delivering mail. Snag works at Mickey D's. Nuts. Yeah, Snag definitely does. Oh, shit, I missed the message before. I just remembered. Overlap sent a message. Sorry, Overlap. This is Overlap. Who wins, Sugar or Merab? Overlap, thank you for the 3 months of membership. I'm going to go Merab right now. I'm going Merab right now. Thank you for the membership. Snaglord works for UPS. Oh, shit, we got a beef here. USPS versus UPS. Oh, shit, now we just need a FedEx in the line. FedEx in the chat, not in the line. You drive and work inside too? So you like it? You like it or what? Merab's 4-3? Sure, you back up for the main event this weekend? Yeah, I am. Look forward to it. I would destroy Derek Lewis. But listen, boys, we've gone 2 hours. You work in shipping and logistics and not as well. You're fully remote. That's sweet. That's sweet. We just tight. We just tight. UPS has the best due to pay alone. Yeah, I've heard. I've heard. Dude's trying to get me to say weird shit. Goodbye. 2 more hours. Dude said I fuck with all of the mail carriers. Alex by KO. You know what's nice? It's only 11:30. It's only 11:30. Guys, can you like the stream? Can you double check, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel? Go watch the full card predictions. Go watch the Cory Sandhagen versus Umar Nurmagomedov video calling out the idiots who complained about the fight. And yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I won't shit in public bathrooms either. But listen, boys. We've been live for 2 hours. For once, I'm going to get in bed at a reasonable hour. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night. I usually stream on Wednesday nights at least. Wednesday and Saturday nights. I'm going to get out of here. Like the stream. All that good stuff. All right, goodbye. All right, now all the clowns are gone. We got rid of all the clowns. Now what you guys want to talk about? All the clowns who left. Fuck them. Fuck them. See you at the top. See you at the top, boys. Now all the clowns left. We just have a chill stream. Look, literally like 40 people left. We're still here. They don't even know. They left and they don't even know we're still live. That's pretty funny. I was curious how many people would leave. Imagine being such a fucking clown that you left like a little bitch. Let's see who's still here. Who's still here? After hours. Yeah, I made Joey after hours. Allegedly. A dirty move. The real one's still here. We got like 50 people to leave. We got like 50 people to leave. That's funny. That is actually really funny. I'm dying. I am fucking dying. Literally 50 people left. Fucking casuals. Fucking casuals. We got to go with the after hours now. Hold on a second. Hold up a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. After hours coming in. Hold on. Come on. Load up. Oh, I got the wrong Wi-Fi selected. I'll be damned. Look, people are starting to trickle back in. They're like, is this guy still alive? What the hell? What in the tarnation? What in the tarnation? Why isn't this working? All right, boys. After hours. I hate this shit. After hours. Played them like a fiddle. I played them like a fiddle. We got the after hours. Let's see if I put one light on. Nah, not that one. It's probably got to be this one. This one doesn't look too bad. You like that? You like that, boys? Damn, that actually kind of looks not too bad. That doesn't look too bad, just the one light on. But if you had the one light, let's see the one light off. Let's see the one light on. Oh, I see you. Yeah, I could literally rock out with just this one light and it'd be all right. So, Joe, I prefer crabs over lobsters. Looks nice. Spooky lights. No, let's go this. We got the after hours party. Hold on 1 second. Let me go find something else. Really quick. All right, let me take a look. Hold on. Oh yeah. The after hours party. I like how we made like 50 people leave and now we're just fucking off. This was pretty good. We just tight for sure. I got a dip on the after hours. Have a good one. I'm so scared. All right, boys. It's been real. For real. Let's cut this back on. So we can get into some real discussion. It's been a 2-hour stream. We pump fake everyone. We zigged when they zagged. And the real ones are always here. And that's just the way it is. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Second best time is right fucking now. And yeah. It's been real. I'll be live streaming tomorrow. So that'll be good. Go check out the full card predictions. Go check out the Umar video against Sandhagen video on the channel right now. Goodbye. Good night. I'm really leaving this time. Goodbye. Good night. I appreciate every single one of you. And I will talk to you boys later. Adios.